All right, guys, we are back, and we're starting off with the Ascension versus the New Age Outlaws.
It's going to be something. The Ascension have something to prove tonight. Will they be able to against the Outlaws? That is the question.
The Outlaws are coming out in some kind of weird green hats. I don't even know what to call them.
I
Oh,
don't
it's Philly
either.
Fanatic hats.
Oh, nice, nice. Totally pandering to the crowd, but I will say they look good.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, talk about pandering. That's just hilarious.
Absolutely. I mean, this is what they do best. I mean, they are so in their element with this.
Oh man.
Oh man, Billy, or Road Dogg, rather, getting this crowd fired up here.
Yep, he did the "Are you ready" thing. Yep. Are you ready? He's taking Triple H's shtick.
I know that's not cool, man. Really just gonna sue somebody.
Oh, let's get ready. D-Generation X proudly brings to you the sixth time now Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg, Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn. Dude, Billy Gunn is ridiculous. Dude's like 51 or 52 years old, still rocking gigantic muscles that most people would kill to have, about to wrestle against one of the most physical tag teams in WWE. Like, dude is just ridiculous.
Absolutely, my brother. I really got to give all the credit in the world to
There's a
Billy
Colt
Gunn.
Cabana face in the crowd.
That's awesome. Yeah, oh wow, very nice.
Oh, man. And out comes the Ascension.
Yeah, they look game and ready to beat the New Age Outlaws.
Well, they don't look game yet. They haven't even shown up yet. There they are.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, man. You know, I secretly hope this is a squash, but I'm prepared for the worst.
Yeah, I think you have to be at this point, but a squash would just be wonderful.
Yeah. Because it's one of those things where realistically it should be a squash because it's two young, big, strong, hungry guys going against two older guys that haven't been in their prime in about 15 years. But from a kayfabe standpoint, it is the, guys that are tag team champions a year ago.
Right, right.
So,
It's such a weird dynamic, as
balance.
you and I talked about, in our
Yeah.
previous predictions.
Oh, man.
There's the recap. These guys laying out the Ascension. That's how this match really came together. I know a lot of people have been very uncomfortable about how the Ascension's been booked upon arriving, but you just gotta hope that they're gonna get the win here.
I love that X-Pac tore off his NWO shirt to reveal a DX shirt. It's so ridiculous.
I know, right? So good.
I guess he was technically in NWO, but he was only ever really known for being in DX.
Yeah, very true. You know.
Everyone remembers X-Pac, no one remembers Six.
I know, right?
The only reason I remember Six is because I used to have a WCW video game for my dad's, I think it was original PlayStation, and and you know what? It might have even been a Sega Genesis or a Sega Saturn or something like that. But I used to have a WCW game, and I saw his picture, and I was like, "Hey, that's X-Pac." And then in the game, his name was Six. So, and Billy Gunn gets the hip toss on Victor,
Yeah,
and an
beautiful.
arm drag.
Yeah, beautiful arm drag there by Gunn, and now he's working over the arm of Victor here.
A little bit, yeah. Well, so much for squash match, right?
Yep. Yeah, and you know what, too? I kind of had my doubts, too, because really, that's what the Shield kind of got on him at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I figured the Ascension should, too, because, like, our last image of these guys in the ring is them getting destroyed by younger guys.
And now Connor makes the tag here.
Oh, we're going to get Ya! 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 Ya!
That is awesome. Man, that brings me back only a little bit ago because I haven't even been on the main roster all that long, but it's good to see Connor yawing it up here. Oh, but Road Dogg juking and jiving there.
Roll.
Shake, rattle, and roll. Can he get it? Connor's disoriented. And
I thought Connor was actually going to do something there.
Yeah, me too.
Shimmy, shimmy, knee drop.
How many wrestling fans do you want to bet are already angry at this match because of how much offense the New Age Outlaws have gotten?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But it's worth noting that Connor is working on isolating Road Dogg in their corner.
Love me some basics, man. Oh, what a splash! They're just opposing his will there on Road Dogg.
Connor does not give a crap.
Yeah, he really doesn't. Sell? You want me to sell? I'll sell you something.
I'll sell you your heart. Still beating, ripped out of your chest.
That's totally like a Connor promo, too.
I know. Welcome to the wasteland. It's so funny because every time I say welcome in that really like hype anticipation kind of way, all I can think of, and this is just because I'm such a weirdo and it's literally the only TNA thing that I ever bought. I have a TNA DVD of Genesis 2005, and every time I hear somebody say it or I say welcome, and then there's like a pause, all I can imagine is back when he was BG James, the Road Dogg, saying welcome to Genesis.
Nice.
Meanwhile, in the ring, we just kind of have Victor isolating Road Dogg, keeping him away from Billy Gunn.
Yeah, he's got him in the corner again. Connor just got the tag again. And now they're kind of both working over Road Dogg here.
Yeah, I mean, it is starting to feel, I wouldn't say a squash, but it is starting to feel a bit one-sided. Then again, all tag team matches in WWE feel one-sided until you get a hot tag from the babyfaces.
Exactly, and I figured this is how it would be. You know, Billy Gunn entrusted with the hot tag and stuff like that because he definitely is like in the has the better conditioning and everything else of the two
Which
guys.
is hilarious because he's the older one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna look up how old Road Dogg is because we know Billy Gunn's like 51. Road Dogg's only 45 years old.
Wow,
Road Dogg is actually younger than Kane.
Considering, you know, how pro wrestling is as an industry, that's a pretty significant age gap, considering the profession.
Yeah.
And Billy Gunn is a beast, so respect.
That's like the age difference between Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose.
Right.
Someone in chat goes, gassed out age Outlaws.
Nice.
Rest locks everywhere, Moggle.
And look at Road Dogg able to shift his weight there. Connor's trying to go for the back suplex.
I think Road Dogg might have broken a hip. It's so ridiculous that the Road Dogg is so much younger than Billy Gunn, and we're worried about him being the one breaking the hip. And Billy Gunn's going to be the one entrusted with the freaking momentum of the hot tag. Oh, man.
Cut him off, Victor. Cut him off. There you go, bud.
Come on, man. You should have done a lung blower. That would have been so good.
Probably would have killed Road Dogg there.
Probably.
Oh, cuts him off again. Nice. Oh, but he's going to duck here, and then there it is.
There it is. Yep.
Here comes Billy Gunn. The one Billy Gunn.
That gimmick, though. Get out of here, he says. Did you hear him say that?
No, but that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Billy always was kind of a card, and there's the shot there to Connor. Oh, telling Victor there to suck it. Oh, we're going to get a famous there. Oh, and yes, Victor slides out of the way. Connor does the blind tag.
There's the tag.
Hot shot.
Yep. We're going to get a fall of man. Here, fall of man.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Connor pins Billy Gunn. Exactly what I predicted in my predictions on Twitter.
Excellent. And I said Victor was going to pin Billy Gunn, so at least we both got the outcome of the Ascension going.
See, and the reason that I noticed is because it used to always be Victor that got the pin in NXT, but ever since they've been on the main roster, it's been Connor doing it every time.
Did Connor bust open his lip, or is that
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Or somebody did. Obviously, it probably wasn't entirely his fault. See, I've noticed a lot that anytime there's a wrestling botch, more times than not, it's the fault of both performers and rarely the fault of only one. And if it's not the fault of both, it's more often the fault of the person receiving the offense than the person delivering it.
Right.
At least at higher levels. Like I can imagine that in like backyard and trash shows like that, the person maybe like throwing punches doesn't pull their punch enough and ends up actually busting somebody's lip open or something like that. But when you get up to this level, when you've got this much experience under your belt and you're in the big leagues, so to speak, the guy throwing punches isn't going to bust you open.
Right. The Ascension.
Well, hey, at least the Ascension won, right?
Yeah, the Ascension rises
It's
tonight.
funny because everybody on Reddit was hoping that the Ascension would win, and then they would get on the mic and talk about who we are the greatest tag team of all time. And at WrestleMania, we're going to win the tag team championships and become the greatest tag team champions of all time. And then Team 3D music would hit.
Oh, yeah, because they're rumored to be in the building tonight, too.
Yep.
So, I don't know, man.
I think that would have been cool, though. It would have been cool, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, always those
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and quote one of the guys from Podswoggle here. At the end of the day, whatever the most boring option is, that's probably what WWE is going to go with.
Absolutely.
Always just got to appeal to that lowest common denominator.
So true.
Which just kind of, feeds my prediction a little bit more. I shouldn't say my, because we both did it. Our prediction a little bit more that Roman Reigns is going to win because, he satisfies the lowest common denominator.
Yeah. You gotta wonder, too, like, that's another thing I've been thinking, like, we did this talk during kickoff live reactions, and about, The Rock being in the building and whatnot. Can you imagine if it came down to him and Reigns, and he just wanted to give Reigns that rub?
And he just ran over the top rope? That would be ridiculous. All right, guys. Well, since the Ascension match is over, we're going to cut recording off here. We'll be back to record to whatever the next match is.
All right, see you there, guys.